Hello everybody, welcome on back to Ku5ogrande. We've got one match left today. Let's go ahead and find out. In just 1 second, I need to make sure that you can't see what the game is or who the person is or any of that. Actually, let me go and check one other thing. As far as I can tell, I didn't get a message about that, so yeah, turns out too bad. Let's go ahead and reveal who the GM is. Now remember, this round, losers bracket round 2, they were instructed, the GM specifically were instructed to give out a game that is not a platformer. We've had some pretty dang diverse games so far, and trust me, this is pretty high up there as well. So please welcome on in our GM, Blasphemous Roar, who I'm still using your wizard pick. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Blasphemous Roar has...
I realized you sent it to me after, or like you said it. You're like, I'm gonna check if I have a DM real quick. I was like, oh no, I've made mistakes.
Did you have this ready earlier?
No, you totally just sent that to you right now after you said that. I'm like, oh, I hope he sees it in time, but no, it's too late.
Don't worry, I can change it. Okay.
You see, during the reason that these lions come up is because I have job classes on my stream that I do based on the game that I've got. So you see all these lions showing up.
That's a lot of fun. Let's see. Can I get this to change back? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and do this. Bam. Everybody, welcome to Blasphemous Roar. I'm having a bloody nose. Gross.
It's Doom Roar.
Yeah, Doom Roar. Why are you full of doom? Because
you know what? All right, I was already dead and gone in this tournament. You know, I was like last time I was like, bye everybody, good luck with the rest of Ku5ogrande, and I'll be over there doing mystery tournament stuff because I've got my hands full with 1,000 other things that I got to deal with. And you guys are all like, hey, Roar, you didn't say that in explicit terms, nor did you say anything near that. But I was like, oh, my inclination to help people that are shorthanded can't keep me away. So I've been beaten and battered and bruised, staring down the barrel of the gun of trying to GM for this match because I got like 6 games on my list, and they're like veto. I'm about ready to have to bust out some stuff that I don't think will be set up on time, but we're gonna go for what we got. But then they're like, oh, I'm not blind, or I'm actually blind to the game that we're going to play is Medal of Honor Underground.
Another GBA game, everybody.
Another GBA game.
There's no way this could be good.
Oh, hey, by the way, you remember when you were all like, just about 3 minutes ago, when you were all like, you know, hey, I'm supposed to be reminded about prizes, or I didn't get the information for prizes.
Oh my gosh, did I not send you yours?
You still never sent me Twisted Pear!
Okay, let me put on my notepad that I totally look at every once in a while. Get Twisted Pear to Blasphemous Roar. I'm actually working
about
on
that
the
with you like
right.
Every time.
I know, but I have ADHD, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I try to remember.
My roommates are thankful.
Yeah, and I know that there are other people watching who are like, I never got mine. Seriously, I don't care if you've bothered me a million times before. The main difference this time is that I actually have money, whereas over the summer I did not because I wasn't teaching. And simply put, the Kuso bucks are a little bit lacking at times.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
What a world.
What a world, yeah.
So let me try to figure out if I did ask you at audio, and then I completely didn't like write that down because I'm really good at this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember Yeah. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to yesterday when we were waiting to start the match, and then you finally asked who wants to give us audio, and I'm like, this should be sorted out, Blasphemous Roar. This should be sorted out.
Because okay, so here's the difference between Mystery Funhouse and Bro Senshi. You see, you have this whole like I'm available during the weekend. We do this tournament during the weekend thing, whereas we've got this very open like you and your opponent get together, sort it out, and MFH will be there on top of it. We are a last minute thing because we are not supposed to force you to adjust your stream to anything because Mystery Tournament functioned for a long time without MFH.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not adding the requirements of MFH's requirements. No, MFH operates on top. So sometimes I'm busy setting up streams and also freaking about what Ku5ogrande game I'm giving them and worrying about 1,000 things and I forget audio.
I forget audio. Well,
yeah.
Okay, I'm taking a look. By the way, this is
who did I?
What?
I
Okami versus
audio.
Game?
I don't even know.
Or against Gene Genie? That is going to be fun. Okay,
all the rest of the GMs, were all like, this is going to be a hard match to GM for, by the way. Okami's played a lot of games. You're going to learn a lot of redraws. And Gene's just like, redraw. And Okami's like, I haven't played any of these.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that. Like, Gene Genie is definitely much more versed in video games than I think most of us expect.
Shout out, they're offering me tea. No, my friends. I've got a, what am I drinking right now? I mean, there is a T and an E in this, so that counts, right?
Sorry, Justin was talking to me, and I missed every word that you just said.
The chat's telling me to enjoy a nice cup of tea, or calm down and have a cup of tea. And speaking of calm juice, I think that this there is a T and an E in this drink, so that counts, right? Like we can just ignore the MONS and the R after the fact.
Yes. The monets, I don't know.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Cadis. Sorry, I can't spell right now.
Oh no, oh god. Oh, I'm a booze hound, but no tequila, please.
So it looks like we are waiting for nobody. Okami may need to hop in order to get to the dossier. They're starting on hard, is that right?
Yep, they're playing on hard mode. So the main difference between hard mode and any other game or the other modes is that this is in fact is that you keep your health across levels. So maybe don't get shot a bunch before you go through. Okay. So they're confirming their options are in fact on hard.
Bam. Health carries over level to level. That is not nice.
So hopefully we should be having things. So do we get the full disclosure out of the way, or do we say drop it halfway through the game, bro?
To do what?
Do we get the full disclosure out of the way ahead of time, where Faizu threatens to fire me, or do we go ahead and just like jump into the middle, or do we drop it in the middle of the?
We can
match?
drop it in the middle. Faizu, just ignore us.
All right.
Well, we definitely need people to spam emotes. What emotes? Because I'm doing the countdown right now.
Oh, you're
hurry, guns, and what else happens?
I don't know. That's the full disclosure. I've never actually played this game.
What? Oh no. You're in so much trouble.
I undo my job. Y'all called me from the depths. I thought I was done over here in Ku5ogrande.
It looks like Gene Genie is reading a little bit of the beginning in order to understand what is going on. That may help, but it may not.
So yeah, we got Medal of Honor Underground. So in classic Roar fashion, this game's not that bad, except for all the parts where it's really bad. Look at this game. This is a painting. This is a beautiful painting.
There are moments where there's a frame rate, but then there's the rest of the game.
There is, yeah. I mean, we've got this song that is actually not all that terrible. No, RBW, I played it a little bit, probably about as much as you.
How much did RBW play?
Oh, we've made mistakes in our lives. Such as me on a Thursday going, yo, you all need help? Okay, sure, no problem. Even though I
really likes the Molotov toss, which is basically you just shot put it.
Yeah, you just chuck it forward a little bit.
Don't even catch it on fire. And also, you know, I'm glad that the army is equipping our soldiers with a one-handed pistol that for some reason it uses the left-hand model for.
No, this is.
No, look at the.
No, but this is Medal of Honor Underground, which means that this is wait, what? You're right. Wait, what?
Or is it? I can't
just
tell.
It's the weirdest hand, but like
hand.
it does look kind of like left-handed. In what?
Well, are you possibly holding the bottom of the gun with your left hand, but for some reason both arms are coming out from the right side? Like,
I don't know.
because the thumb is definitely on the left side of the gun. You know what? I bet that you just have a hammer fist and you stick and it has a hole in the middle and you just slide the gun into the hole, into your hand hole.
So a few things I would like to point out is good luck figuring out what you're about to pick up ahead of time. Like you can figure out that maybe green is bottles and blue is ammo. That's about the best you got. We have an escort mission at the start here where we got to get the other dude to the place.
Bottles for ammo? Oh no.
Because all we got right now in the first stage is gun and Molotov.
You've got hammer fist. I mean, that's pretty cool.
My favorite thing I'd like to point out about this game is how much health does either player have right now, bro?
I was just going to ask that. It has to do with the compass, and I believe Okami is down to 7/8 health. Or not 7. Yeah, 7/8.
Yep, that is correct. That is correct. Because they just picked up a health that'll fix or heal it up. So yeah, the coloration on that compass is not very good at telling you stuff.
That's bad. Okay, Genie up to full health. By the way, I would say that if you are trying to be sneaky in, going around doing undercover stuff or underground stuff, maybe sticking a gun out at everybody you come across or hucking Molotovs at them, maybe that's not the best way to do it.
No, that's the best way to do it. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think like if you're part of the underground resistance, you got to run around waving your gun around everywhere to let people know that you're part of the underground resistance.
It's the worst kept secret during this war.
Yeah. Can I blame other video games for my lack of actually having played this game? Like, is that a thing that I'm allowed to do? Because I totally meant to play the game in between setup after they'd accepted the game to know what I was looking at, and then I was stuck playing Hades.
Well, at least it
I'm so good at my job over here.
At least it pops up every once in a while what you're supposed to do next. So I'll go ahead and still wagging my finger a little bit at you.
Nah.
But since Royal Blue Wizard played it, that's enough.
I did my diligence. I made sure it was vetted, and I'm a blind commentator. I like seeing the blind, the surprise. I like being as surprised as you are, Bro Sencha, at what we're dealing with. And I watched part of this game being played when some girl played it on her GBA project and definitely wrote down, "Ooh, baby, Ku5ogrande."
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what's going to happen next. Next week that you're on, you're gonna be like, I had it vetted. I saw a picture to a that, and then
No, we're done. I wasn't supposed to be back here. I was done with y'all. I was like, I am so done with Ku5ogrande because I'm so tired of all. No, I'm kidding. I've just got mystery to do. Like, yeah. I have my own tournaments.
I had so much fun with the game that I got yesterday.
Yo,
though.
You got
really
the best. Like, you got one of my favorite games in testing. I loved that game when I was doing testing.
Just so people know, it's called Rompers for Arcade. It's a Pac-Man-like is what I would describe it as. Definitely a maze puzzle. And it's one of the better ones I've played.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're getting lucky here. I mean, I really, at any given time you're in a mystery tournament match, I'm just like, please give him some like terrible Succubon game to get revenge for all of his mystery tournament subs. But like, you got Rompers, and I'm like, you're gonna enjoy this.
You've never accepted any of my subs, so
I literally have you flagged as don't bother testing, let him in. I'm kidding, I don't. You just believe me because you know your subs are bad enough that it's the case.
My subs are playable.
I don't do that to anybody.
I do a lot of work to curate. I put a lot of work to curate the crap that I want to send over. And then guess what? You only vetoed Wally Bear in the No Game because you didn't know ducking would dodge birds.
No, because we jumped and then we got smacked by a bird. We had no choice to get smacked by. Come on now.
I guess I should have put a no and say duck when the birds show up.
It wasn't bird suck. It was bird RNG.
Yeah, but if you ducked, then you can mitigate all the bird RNG. Hello?
Both of these players are like right on pace with each other too. Like the game is starting to be. You know, actually, somehow I've watched this game long enough now, or maybe the design of this level is just so much better that it's starting to come together as a proper, like, FPS here and another thing. Like, this level doesn't look atrocious.
You know, I played a lot of FPS games. This isn't the ugliest one I've seen. The frame rate leaves something to be desired for some of these stages, but honestly, when the levels aren't big and open, it seems like it runs at a reasonable rate.
Yeah, it's like this is a little bit better here. It goes back to being terrible. I mean, never mind about going back to being terrible. I would like you to imagine this on an actual like Game Boy Advance screen. This is on our TVs where it's nice and bigger, bloated up and stuff. But like, you're looking for like two blue pixels sticking out on your Game Boy Advance? Like, no! No!
By the way, this is not the only Medal of Honor game on GBA. There's also Medal of Honor Infiltrator.
Yeah, that's more like Commando.
Yeah, that does not look like a Medal of Honor game at all. This is as close to I think the true spirit of Medal of Honor that they could have gotten on a mobile device. Should it have been on? I don't think so. But hey, it's here. Apparently it also was released on PlayStation, PlayStation 3, PSP, and PS Vita.
I mean, you gotta have your hot IP on all the things, and FPSs were hot at the time, so like Game Boy Advance, let's go. Even though there are many other, like quite a few other, I don't know if many is the right word, but quite a few other GBA FPS games, and they're actually like competent, knows what's going on. I think one of my favorite things at this point though is this is on hard mode and both players are like running around with nearly full health. Like, all right, cool, difficult.
No.
I'm hoping we get to see it during this goal. I'm really excited to see how they handle Mission 7.
By the way, did I just call it a mobile device again? I will always call GBA's mobile because you can take them with you. They're mobile. They're
it's
not
a mobile
stuck.
device.
Yeah.
Unless you have my Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, this is GBA mobile. Like, Game Gear was barely a mobile device.
So more tragic war backstory. Oh wait, this is Kuso edition. Normally that's a thing that happens on Mystery Funhouse, but this is Kuso edition. You mentioned the mobile Game Boy Advances. You see, at one point we had a Game Boy Advance. This was before we got all of our SPs through perfectly legal means. So basically, we had a Game Boy Advance, and we didn't have any batteries for it, but we had an AC adapter and a Game Boy Link, or a GameCube Link cable. We didn't have any batteries growing up in our house. That was not a thing that we could afford. Batteries were right out. In fact, one time we had a single AAA battery working with an N64 rumble pack for Ocarina of Time. I just stuck one battery in there, the one faintly charged battery I had, and tied the other two connectors with copper wires and got like the tiniest little rumble out of it, and that was enough to find those holes. But the point is, you say that the GBA is a mobile device. I contend that it was not the case.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're
That literally has no
like
point
that,
to do with
yeah.
anything, because what are they even doing in this game? Like, there's not much to say about this game at this point. It really does come down to, like, look at how bad this looks, and look at how bad this looks.
Yeah, everything is kind of vomitous.
It is. They knew, for the record, they vetoed, like, all my other stuff, and the other one I couldn't get working properly, so, like, this is...
Well, to let people know about this game, it was developed by Rebellion Developments. One guess for you, Blasphemous Roar, where that company's located.
Rebellion is located in, I guess, Ontario.
Nope, the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. So European video game company made this. They also made other classics like, what was it? The Mummy for PlayStation. Everybody remembers that. I think we had it not too long ago. They also worked on Judge Dredd versus Zombies. Yeah.
There's a game called Judge Dredd versus Zombies.
And that one's a mobile game, so you know you can play it on the go. That's certainly an IP to use for that. Oh yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Not Utah. Yeah. Oh, the Mummy for PS1 was on Big Bad Game-a-thon. Okay. Yeah, I remember watching it there, but I want it everywhere.
Like, are the level designs getting better, or are I just adjusting to how horrible this game looks? Like, is that what's going on right now? Because I'm not even sure what I'm seeing anymore. It's like I've just accepted what I'm looking at, and suddenly it looks pretty decent. I don't get it. Like, have I failed as a GM?
No, you haven't failed.
Have I made errors in my life? Is this the last time you see Blasphemous or?
Maybe. Oh my gosh.
Or at least until Ku5ogrande.
Bye, Blasphemous Roar.
Essential loves having me around on commentary too much to actually get rid of me. All right.
I'll miss you. No, we're not getting rid of you. Yeah, I love how low quality this is compared to all of the other releases that came out, because the PlayStation version looks pretty dang cool for PS1, you know? Just don't play this version is what I would recommend if you want to play one. This music is also a little bit crispy. My guess is that the people who ported this from PlayStation to GBA, their main job was just to see how much they could crunch into the little device.
Yeah, I mean, so like on one end, it's technically impressive. Like, okay, so in terms of playability, all right, one, this game has a nice auto aim. It has very simple, like, it knows its buttons. It actually has a strafe. It has a strafe. You use the L and R buttons to strafe, which is like great. What? Why don't many other games have that on the GBA for FPS? I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't play a lot of GBA FPS games, to be truthful. You know, the worst part is if they vetoed this one somehow, they'd have gotten another FPS game. So, like,
honestly, if a first-person shooter has the ability to strafe in it, it's like it said, it's good. Why
it's good. Like, thus far,
why do they yell
I
about their swords?
Oh,
my sword!
Yeah, for some reason the voice acting on this one's really weird. Like they'll show all sorts of weird stuff.
That's good.
It's just like this is the main thing with the game though, is like you got snipers and stuff later on or something that are like trying to kill you, and it's like, all right, let me just hit this 1 pixel from across the map here because I understand where you are roughly. So basically there's a conscious decision that you make when you're making a game. This is why I actually really don't like a lot of older PC games in particular, like especially DOS games, is that a lot of games didn't actually account for the hardware that they're dealing with and how time would affect those. So like the computer games, DOS games of Eld and the like, they had all sorts of realistic graphics, which were like really weird photos of people and all sorts of other stuff, and it didn't like it looked high end at the time, but it looks really garbage. But
it aged terribly. Exactly,
it ages so badly. And if you've got limitations to your consoles, can force certain design decisions that end up with a game becoming timeless as a result. Like, I think that Final Fantasy VIII is a really good example of how like the game doesn't look all that great nowadays, but it looked great in the end, or like way beforehand. But like if you look at other RPGs that were way more endearing on the system because they played with the technological limitations of the system rather than trying to push the edge all the time. And like
Final Fantasy VII compared to Final Fantasy IX, you know.
Yeah, where Final Fantasy IX was a much more stylized decisions with its characters. It looks better in the long run over time, like later on. Like you have the odd looking stuff because they were trying to push the envelopes in the full FMV. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy VII kind of sort of pushed how the disc-based system can use this stuff. Exactly. Silent Hill had to make the fog to pop up to eliminate pop-up, and it's great. It's a good idea of how it all works. And if you build an FPS on the Game Boy Advance under the idea that you're building a Game Boy Advance based first-person shooter game, you could actually come up with some decent stuff. I would actually argue that Dark Arena on the first-person shooter, or on the Game Boy Advance, it is a Doom clone that is very competent looking, and you can understand everything that's going on, and it plays well, and it looks decent because they built to the software, whereas this one's just like, yeah, we've got all these textures and stuff that we're throwing together for the Game Boy, and it doesn't work. And as a result, you get this. And what is this green floor? Like, do we have green screen tech going on? Because I'd like to make them, like, we could just do floors. Lava, we could do, I mean, maybe, like, is that looks like a missing texture, but, like, they can't be that easy, right?
It might be grass.
Oh, it's grass. Oh, of course. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I found a review on Game FAQs that gave this 9 out of 10. They loved this game. Gameplay 8 out of 10. This game has extremely good gameplay consisting of an action mode where you run around and gun down people, a shooter mode where you have a first-person view and you're trying to gun people down, and like, those sound like the same mode, okay? I'm gonna be honest.
Apparently it really just likes gunning people down.
Yeah, and a stealth mode, which is similar to the action mode, which I would argue is similar to the shooter mode, except you have to avoid being seen or else certain people, cough, cough, will test your shooting skills. Your weapons are extremely realistic and they even work realistically. The gameplay will keep you hooked for hours. This is the review for Game Boy Advance. Yeah, sound, 9 out of 10. The sound is pretty much old war music that you'd expect to hear. What does that even mean?
It means overly dramatic with no substance.
Okay, unlike the rock and roll music of the arcade-style games, this game's music is incredibly realistic. You know, if I were in the war, this is what I'd expect to hear all the time, just this soundtrack. The sound effects of the guns are also accurate to what guns you're holding, and the voices are very innovative. The sounds from the landscape are fantastic, like walking on grass would make grassy sounds, and walking on a road you would hear footsteps. Let's see. You know, this It says this is the Game Boy Advance version. I don't know. Graphics 10 out of 10. The graphics in this game are extremely detailed, from the tanks to the buildings to the enemies and the bomb explosions. The graphics are just wonderful. I can't really see anything wrong with the graphics. Personally, I think it could be the best looking action shooter as of right now. You can actually tell what guns you or your enemies have, which is really neat. Wait, you can tell what guns you have. That's neat.
You can tell what guns the enemy has? I don't know if it's the same version.
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna defend this review writer. I'm gonna defend them. They did say that the graphics are really good, like some of the best you've ever seen. Or what is that? If you rewind the line a little bit, they said something about the graphics. And I agree, because they clearly can't see anything.
True. Okay, fine. I'm going to another one that's definitely for the Game Boy Advance. They gave it an 8 out of 10 and said the most underrated GBA game. When I first saw this game,
I think it's accurately rated. I'm sorry, keep going.
You think it's accurately rated? Okay. When I first saw this game, I thought, why haven't I seen ads for this or any reviews for it? Even though Medal of Honor is a very well-known series, no news about this game has ever been put out. I bought the game anyway.
I'm sorry, I should stop interrupting you.
No, I love the interruptions. I bought the game anyway and assumed that it would probably be crap. Most games that try to make portable versions fail miserably.
This one did too.
But I was wrong about this game. It's very far from being a bad game. As a matter of fact, it's one of my favorite GBA games ever.
You are correct. You are wrong about this game.
Story, 3 out of 10. They immediately jump into a 3 out of 10 section. I think that's all this game has. Like the plot. There isn't any real story here. Well, anyway, any that you'll find interesting, at least if you're the type of gamer who only plays games with a good storyline, then this isn't the game for you. If stuff like that doesn't matter to you, then you'll love this one.
No, you really won't.
Graphics, 7 out of 10. The graphics for this game are not the best, but they are great.
Didn't this dude literally just say it had amazing graphics and like, was it surprisingly good? This is great.
Your character moves smoothly and the animations are nice for the GBA. Your eyes
really
definitely won't hurt from playing this.
They definitely will.
The backgrounds are better than one would imagine for this type of game. 7 out of 10, my eyes are bleeding. Oh my gosh. Sound, 8 out of 10. The sound for the game isn't bad either. And the game isn't ruined by text popping up. Instead, they put voices in the game, which is 1,000 times better than messages getting in the way. It's okay when you hear good job, but for text to come up, the gunfire, music, and other sounds are good and make this game even better.
Literally 2 seconds after Bro reads, there's not text popping up. Okami picks up ammo that says you picked up pistol ammo.
Yeah, and honestly,
machine gun ammo.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, honestly, I would say that for accessibility reasons, pop-ups would help. Yeah. Okay. Gameplay, 9 out of 10. The best part of this game is the gameplay itself. Well, that should be obvious. It's amazingly fun, and the game is hard to get bored with. It's hard to explain it, but this game is just fun.
It's easy to explain it. You, sir, are not familiar with good games.
Yeah. You won't be disappointed with it. The fighting in this game is smooth and fast-paced. The only area of the game that isn't fun to play are the parts where you're not running around shooting in the level, like the second level where you're on a boat.
There was a boat part? This is the wrong game! Again!
Are you serious? This is listed for Medal of Honor Infiltrator, right?
No, this is Underground!
Oh. Well, whatever.
Joe, I just crapped all over this dude's review, and it was the wrong game! You're making me look like a jerk over here, bro!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo!
Underground.
Unnamed Game FAQs, dude. I'm sorry. Maybe Medal of Honor Infiltrator is actually a pretty good game. with all those qualities, and bro just makes me look like a
okay. Well, okay, let me see what the reviews here say. Okay, yeah, that's a better range between 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there we go. So you're right. Okay, let me get into one of the more accurate reviews here. Worst Medal of Honor ever.
I know, Plumber pointing out the game is literally on the screen, bro. It says Medal of Honor Underground.
Worst Medal of Honor ever. I didn't expect much from this game. Long glitzy special effects, just a decent GBA shooter. This game failed. Oh no. Oh, okay, they didn't like it. Graphics 1 out of 10. I'm not one to bash graphics. I prefer DS over PSP, and I like Doom 2 and GoldenEye over most new 128-bit games. All I want is...
In game's defense, graphics-wise, these boxes are legit.
They're boxes.
Got all the boxes.
Wow, they made a good texture. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at all the boxes.
Oh no. All I want is stuff to be discernible. This travesty didn't even have that. I started the game, almost had a mental episode. Hey, not cool. Not cool. Joke about that. I'll kick your butt.
Hey, no, as somebody who has to deal with those kind of episodes, this game would give me that. Okay,
actually,
so you know what?
To be fair,
I'm allowed to make those jokes, and I'm gonna make it for them.
Yeah, I'm allowed to.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think joking about stuff is usually a lot more innocent. Anyway, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I can say my bad opinion some other time. But
No, that's fine.
At least it's good to joke a little bit about yourselves. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. The graphics were so blocky, this blue blob called a German started shooting at me.
I should not have been drinking my drink.
Oh, Gumby's dead. Oh, no.
This blue blob called a German.
This blue blob called a German started shooting at me. But I didn't know till I started losing health. I don't expect much out of a GBA game graphics-wise, but this shredded my expectations, blew them up with extremely pixelated grenades. I got a headache playing this. Audio 3 out of 10. The audio isn't much better than the graphics, but it is a step up. Gunshots sound like gunshots. Other than that, they stink. The music is incredibly annoying, and when you shoot a guy, all you get is a noise that is supposedly German people talking. But it sounds like she's good.
What just happened on Gene screen? You're like staring at a wall and suddenly, poof, texture in front of you.
On to victory. Yeah. I would agree.
So I believe Genie is now entering box stage because we all like boxes, or is the stage behind? I'm not sure. Oh wait, it's about to enter the green screen stage.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, Genie is a little bit behind, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Genie is out of it. Especially since Okami just had a death. Both of these players, by the way, are very strong players. You know, she's good.
I mean, this is on hard mode again, so they aren't keeping their health throughout the stages. They're gonna be wounded. So like, if you're getting to the end with like no health, good luck on the next one. Like, you're just praying for med pack to med pack, and because I believe that oh no. Gunned down by an unknown force right as you're about to grab the health pack is the worst.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
See, the reason that I gave them hard mode is, one, they're far enough into the tournament right now that they should be able to handle hard mode, right? Like, I mean, we got to give them the run. We got to give them a full rundown. Like, we got to make sure that they're being tested properly. Also, this game might be a little bit too easy because based on how close neck they were for so long. But also, because your hard mode is very indicative of how you make a game as well, and I believe that truly encapsulates the badness of games. being on some of those other difficulties that don't understand what difficulty is.
Yeah,
And so I like to throw hard mode from time to time.
I actually kind of approve the hard mode for this. It doesn't make the enemies necessarily harder. It just means that you need to be better at not taking damage, which means you have to be a better player. Unfortunately, some of the enemies are just going to shoot you in this game, but the fact that health carries over between levels for hard mode, I don't know, there's something I really like about that.
Yeah, I actually do kind of like the hard mode, but unfortunately, Okami goes down yet again.
Oh no. Well, this is being a pretty big setback for Okami, opening up the chance for Jean to move into first place.
And Okami is just taking an intentional death. I love that. Like, so look at the health bar. That could have been so much clearer displayed. The one nice thing, the only nice thing, is that at least the compass tells you where the shots are coming from. Like, you can at least tell, because it can tell you what, like, sliver of compassness.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose. You know, the compass or the health levels around the compass don't even make any sense. Why did they put yellow in the middle of the greens?
I don't know.
Like, I swear 3 of the colors are the same. At least 3 of them. And then suddenly it just, moves from green to green to green to yellow to like blue-green to blue-green to blue-green to red. The colors
I think maybe
drain,
it's supposed to be. I think what the health bar is actually supposed to be is blue all around, and then the green is saying you're good to go, and then the yellow is caution, and red is you're gonna die soon. But like, there's no actual like. But it just looks like a wheel of colors as a result, because that is a really dumb way to display things.
Yeah, it's really bad. Let me take a look, because they probably did the same thing in the PlayStation version.
So Okami on this game, or on this stage, though, while you're looking that up, is absolutely justifying why this game belongs in Kuso, because we're seeing Okami getting gunned down by forces beyond their control repeatedly in this stage. They've gone for like health packs and stuff. Okay, looks like they're a little bit better off in this instance, but again, I don't think that's because of anything that they've particularly done. I think the enemies just happen to be in different spots this time.
Yeah.
Because it's like if there's an enemy near you, congratulations, you're getting gunned down.
So, taking a look at this, by the way, no, they had it mostly green around the compass. I think it transitions to yellow. It's a little bit hard for me to tell because I'm somewhat colorblind, and it turns to red towards the end of the compass. So, no, they didn't have teal.
I mean, they certainly didn't give you more green when you've lost health. Like, the compass has gotten greener for whatever reason at this point. Okay, good job, compass.
It's a really crappy meter. At the very least, like, it goes to a darker color when you take damage. Honestly, it would be better if you were colorblind and couldn't see any of the colors around the compass, because then you might be able to tell when you took damage.
Oh my god.
Like, this is...
You know you've got a problem when somebody's like, maybe you're better off being colorblind on this game.
It's true, though. Except looking at Okami's, the difference between the blue, or the teal, when Okami had health, and the yellow, when Okami, like, that was damaged, they looked very similar in, vibrancy, luminosity, whatever you want to call. The value, the brightness appeared about the same. So most of the time, color blindness would help you with this health, but in a few cases, it's less helpful. This is dumb. I just hate this. Like, it's selective color blindness benefits.
Like, right there, Okami just gained health, and I honestly couldn't tell you if Okami gained 7 out of 8 health or 6 out of 8. Oh, now we know. Now I know. See, now we know. The blues choose spots of blue. Now we're good.
I think. It's... Oh my gosh. Who thought this was a good idea for a health bar? Or a compass. Like, you can't even tell what the letters are half the time.
So like this difficulty is absurd though, because both of them are at like full health going into this stuff, and then you just like have Gene just got like melted a moment ago.
Yeah,
and it's so absurd.
both the players here are really good as well, so if you see them dying over and over, you know, it's likely because the game and not necessarily the players. The biggest thing that you have to figure out is, how do I mitigate this ridiculous difficulty? Is it okay to charge through areas and take damage? I would say no, kill everything.
Yeah, this isn't your classic Doom speedrun where you just like plow through everything and ignore half of it. You just, oh no!
Again,
You just
for
failed to
Okami.
reload! Pay attention to your shot count and don't die!
Yeah, considering that Jane Genie had a hard time walking through a door, I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is bad.
You know, you just sometimes, I feel like this has been a recurring theme with me in my games where I'm like, oh god, oh no, I get in a game in Ku5ogrande and this doesn't seem that bad, this doesn't seem that bad, until they get to like one part that's particularly awful and it's like, all right!
And especially
That's
when
why
I
I
was
put it in
reading
here.
you reviews that were like, this game's amazing, but they were for a different game.
Making me look like a jerk.
Yeah.
I was over here going full on MST3K on your good review of a good game, I guess, or at least a 7 out of 10 game.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. Most game FAQs reviewers, I'm not going to take that back entirely. Most game FAQs reviewers just have no taste.
Oh, they have taste. It's just very selective taste. Like, that wilds look like
they have
wilds.
taste, and that taste is for Marmite, okay?
Oh, like, yeah, or the guy like, this game doesn't have a story. 3 out of 10, but the overall game's the best. I mean, to be fair, not every game needs a story, just like we learned with Shrek Kart.
What? No, I demanded more story in my Shrek car. I'm really sad that they didn't go into an explanatory backstory as to why Goldilocks is wielding one of the bears as a mobility device in the first place. And honestly, I needed the absolute storyline of the love story between the you know what? I'm done with Shrek thing. I can't even like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that might be explained in the movies. Or the fanfics, you know? Hard to say.
Ugh. Let's just stay away from the Shrek fanfics, thank you.
Do I want to look up Shrek fanfics during Medal of Honor Underground?
You know you want to, but you should not.
I probably shouldn't. Shrek fanfiction.
Brosench is like, I probably shouldn't look it up in the game, but Roar should probably also vet his games properly before bringing them in. So you know what?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what crossovers we have, because I want to find a Medal of Honor one. At the very least, we do have a B-movie crossover, so that's cool. Let's see.
As those big, green, meaty hands throttled the trigger, I knew I'd seen my last. He looked deep into my eyes and said, "Vive la resistance," and shot. Luckily, I had survived thanks to my medkit, but I knew that this battle was far from over. He ran away thinking that I was down, but I was not down. For nobody could tell in this game what the graphics even looked like. They
Oh my
had no
gosh.
idea I was still alive. I, the blue blob German, was going to make Shrek breathe his last, and I knew it.
So I did find one. No, there are 3 crossovers between Shrek and the Bible. And I'm very concerned about the state of this world.
Okay, so we pick up the camera. We've got a mission involving taking pictures. It's a different kind of shooting. See? Wait a second. Here's the important thing is we're picking up the camera in order to use it for part of our goal. And it does in fact prove that the very best first-person shooter is in fact Pokemon Snap.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is going to have a term that people should not search for, okay? because
God.
this is the name of the title, and it's rated K, which I believe is for kids. Okay, The Chronicles of Jesus and Shrek 2, Mpreg Edition. Don't Google it. If you don't know it, don't Google. Okay. It's all ogre now, he whispered to Jesus.
I can't. Why did you say those words ever? You know what you do, bro.
I'm so sorry. I'm done.
When
I'm
the game
done.
is so bad that Brosentia has come to look up Shrek fanfic.
It's good.
Oh, Okami gets cleared. We're now past boss stage.
Let's see how Genie does. This is a good chance for Genie to get caught up.
Well, everybody, hello. I'm Blasphemous Roar. I'm your new host of Ku5ogrande, having forcefully taken the throne from Brosentia.
For the best.
Unfortunately, the tournament is now going to go downhill as I've taken over it, but like that's okay. I mean, it was never all that great to begin with.
Oh, there's Mario and Shrek fanfic.
No, you stop that! You stop that right now, young man.
Wait, oh, wait,
You go wash your mouth out with. You don't drink, do you, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you go wash your mouth out with some whiskey now, okay, bro? Young man, you go wash your mouth out.
Okay.
Because I need more whiskey as well after hearing that statement.
What about Super Shrek Brogers? I'm sure you want to read that
Nope.
one.
I'm sure that's going to be just as bad. Oh gods. Oh gods.
Shrek was depressed. He had to leave his one true love, Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. I can't. Okay.
You know, there are just some mistakes that we make in life. You, dear viewers, have come to join us here on this lovely day watching really bad games. And you never realize the mistakes that you're making when you're making them. You always think they're really good ideas. You're like, I'm going to watch Brosentia, do some Ku5ogrande, and then you're like, oh God, Roar is here, that's a mistake. And then Roar isn't even the worst one today. This is not on me for once, okay? The dude was showing through the floor and was just shot through the floor because I assumed there was a stairwell.
Okay, I think I'm back.
There are mistakes that you make in life, like me. I was firmly content running my own tournament. I have been running my own tournament, and they were all like, "Hey, we're short-staffed," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm a nice dude. What answer is help, please?" So yeah, no problem. I got restreamers for Mystery Tournament. There's a match on Mystery Tournament happening right now, and I'm over here with y'all because I can be all right. And now I'm getting that which I will not repeat. We all make mistakes in our lives, dear friends. This has been one of them.
Sorry, I lost it again. I was almost back. I'm crying right now from laughing so much. But the phrase that made me go back to that laugh fit was, things just weren't meeting my Shrek expectations.
That is a brilliant line in a bad context. Okay, we've got Medal of Honor at the top. We got this game right now. Okay. Expectations. Justin, if you can hear us, we're going to need you to forcefully close some browser tabs.
Look at you. You're sitting here all alone on a Saturday night. You don't seem like all of those other drunkards. What brings you here?
He's still reading it. Is that your bad Mario?
Wow. Yes, Blasphemous Roar, that's my bad Mario. It's Super Shrek Brogers. Come on.
Genie has cleared stage as well, which means that Genie is on the stage before or currently on Okami's game. This is still a possibility of actually turning around because now I'm having to hold commentary to the video game for the sanctity of ever. Normally, I'm the one called out on that, Brosentia.
Hey, you're the one who chose this game.
Yes, I did. I did choose this game. I chose this game.
You haven't even played it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from what I can tell, the enemies that they're fighting right now on Okami's screen are actually like the little mushroom dudes from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. It looked like they were white with little red caps. So, yeah, I'm just going to go with the mushroom dudes from Kingdom Hearts.
Mario Brothers. They're the mushroom dudes. What is this music? I'm really glad that you can look through walls, though. That could potentially be helpful when you're low on health.
I mean, you heard that review. It's some of the most realistic war music that you'll ever hear. Like, I imagine this is the music I listen to when we're listening to the war. All right, so Okami has cleared another mission. I don't know what mission they're on.
Someone says that the music sounds like it's from another game. As a matter of fact, it's from another Medal of Honor game. I don't know which one, but it is. Cipher Key Photographed. Yeah. That didn't even look like a key.
Nope, that sure is some sort of weird texture on the wall.
Okay, let's see if there's any Medal of Honor. Okay, Medal of Honor. My sword!
You know, I used to have Innocence. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind. I can't blame Bro for that. I can't blame Bro for that. It's... No.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This...
There are so many enemies here. Oh my god, why is there just like a dozen enemies here and you can't seem to hit any of them? Because apparently this machine gun, this is the slowest firing machine gun I've ever seen. Is it only just showing us some of the flashes? Yeah, because we're seeing some of the bullet counter is going down way faster than the actual muzzle flashes are. So like the game, apparently the gun is firing faster than that, but there's just like 4 guys there, and what are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I don't even know. We have 13 minutes left. This is going to be close. Right now, Okami has absolutely made it further into the stage than Genie is. Genie is actually about to approach the stage that Okami is on right now. So, like, if we actually end up with how much of a gap there was in this game, if we end up with them both almost at the same pace, this will be amazing.
Oh, yeah. Most of the crossovers with Medal of Honor are boring. Call of Duty? Yeah, who would have guessed? Band of Brothers? Yeah. Battlefield? Yeah. Paw Patrol? Now that's a little bit of a surprise for a crossover between Call of Duty and Paw Patrol.
Oh god, now I'm just like, Paw Patrol is all about, you know, the dogs in uniform, right? So there's obviously some sort of soldier dog. You're just like, I've seen things.
They call them the Paw Patrol. Oh my gosh. It's like they took one of the readings. Wait, there's a Frozen crossover? Ooh, I'm excited now. Okay, there is indeed an All-American in Arendelle. Yeah. On a very cold morning, the President of the United States gleefully mounted the platform to speak to an audience that, though quietly shivering from the cold, were greatly excited at the event. Okay. I'm not going to read it all out loud. How many chapters are there? There are 12 chapters? Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and pass that. Let me jump to like chapter 7 and see how that's looking.
He'll never learn, bro. I'm I apparently don't have the right words to find anymore. I'm just so shocked and like I'm guest hosting over here with you, and this is what I've been subjected to. They're join Ku5ogrande as a GM. It'll probably be a good idea. You got a lot of bad games to give people, and you're good on commentary. You'll be fine. You should join Ku5ogrande, and apparently this is what I'm subjected to.
Honestly, I think I would rather read Shrek fan fictions than play a Medal of Honor game. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Shrek fan fiction's greater than Medal of Honor or Call of Duty or any of those.
I think you're probably right. I mean, this is just a bland war. The problem with Medal of Honor is that it's very much so is the blander of like the World War II genre, like in general, and which is already a bland genre in the first place. Yeah, yes. How many times can we tell the story of a soldier stuck in the war? And it's like, all right, respect to those in that situation, but like also
Genie is moving on. Oh, they're on the same stage. Whoever escapes Morocco first will be out of Morocco. It's true. Okay. Because apparently I can't say anything that like has any spice or flavor at all.
Wow, is that what you're accusing me of?
Yeah, you're killing fun.
No.
Hey, Mike Oyama, better step down from GDQ. We have another fun killer in the house.
No, I have no problem with fun and stuff. All right, but I'm over here trying to enjoy a nice, cool block of ice, and you're over here saying, "Here's an ice cube that I made out of ghost peppers." That's too spicy. I'm wanting the cool flavors of Ku5ogrande, and Okami has busted out the grenades. What a good time. You know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Sure
Apparently I'm the bad guy.
You're a good guy.
We're good. I'm the jerk now.
No. Come back.
Sorry, but only because you begged.
Oh no, sorry, the Medal of Honor Frozen crossover has Elsa fighting the Nazis.
Bye-bye.
She fights the Nazis. At least someone did it.
That's good. Yeah, no, you gotta have Frozen fight the Nazis.
Oh my gosh, I just love the line, if somebody is to blame, then it should be that bastard Hitler. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
Does that mean that I get to blame that bastard Hitler for the reason that, like, if that's the case, that's why we've got these war games going on, and then that means that that's why we've got Shrek fanfic going on? So really, the chain of blame can be very much so traced.
Yeah, it's all... Look, if it weren't for World War II, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It's all Hitler's fault.
This is...
Science.
I'm at a loss here. Normally, I have something to say at any given point, but bro just has destroyed me. I'm just done for. Like, he killed me last night. I don't know if any of y'all noticed last night with the race. After the race, while we were doing post-match interviews, Bro Sencha just like took over instinctually hosting stuff. Like we were asking Bro Sencha what he's doing, and we're about to switch over to the next racer, and Bro's like, "What about you? Do you have anything you're playing over there?" I'm like, "That's cool. I don't have to
you weren't doing a segue. I had to do it.
I was going to.
It took too long. Yeah, I did that, and then I was sitting there for a second. I thought, I sort of just took over just now. I'm gonna be quiet.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I was going to say we don't have as much of a professional setup over here as you do. But then again, I don't think we've quite uttered the words Jesus and Shrek Mpreg. So I think we're doing a little better.
Well,
nowadays.
one day, you know, you might make it there.
I'm sure Alpha's going to say something along those lines one day, yes.
Alpha 5. Yeah, you never really know quite what to expect. We try to keep things PG-13, and I would say the idea of a pregnant Jesus isn't necessarily, like, past that mark. It's weird.
It certainly is weird.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. We have 5 minutes left.
Done. Oh, I'm done.
Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger was in a family-friendly movie called, I don't remember what it was called, but he was pregnant.
Junior,
yeah. See? And what's more family-friendly than Arnold Schwarzenegger? It would be both Shrek
You know what the worst part about all this is that I'm giggling inside and these groans are all for show.
Yeah.
We know it. We know it to be true. I'm breaking the illusion. I am breaking the fourth wall, folks. I'm breaking character. Please, somebody save me. I don't want this on my professional career. I am Rocky Horror Picturing Showing this, all right? I don't want to be in these credits.
Oh, no.
That's right. This is my Tim Curry moment. Wait, no, wait. Tim Curry was the only one that was credited? No, wait. One of these statements is not quite right.
No, I think they all got credits. That was the best movie they were in. What are you talking about? Oh, geez. I think Gene Genie and Okami are at the exact same place and the exact same enemy. It's just Okami died. Which Gene Genie definitely could. Oh my gosh. The auto aim, it wasn't working. Oh, Gene Genie is still alive?
Cool.
Gene Genie has stepped into this room. I don't know if Okami has before, but that is definitely progress for Gene Genie.
This is like last minute overtakes here. Gene Genie, there we go. Any aircraft gun, one destroyed. I think the way that we were marking progress is specifically via objectives, but like, has Okami destroyed an aircraft gun? I've actually been just not looking around at all in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, I've been kind of sort of screaming in internal terror about the void in which I will never escape from again. And I miss the fact that there's an actual game going on, and Gene Genie just catapulted into the lead in the last few minutes. It's still not over. I mean, they're both in the same spot right now, but like,
it's good.
It's good. This is good. This is good.
Oh, there goes the second gun. All you have to do is shoot the bricks and the gun blows up. Okay, I'm luckily done crying. I just want you to know. No more tears.
Prosencha, I'm sorry I ruined your fun. No, wait, no, I'm not. I think I was trying to protect the audience. Nah, they don't need my protection. We're watching Ku5ogrande. This is a bad video games tournament. So, of course, we have bad commentary. It's all part of the show, you know?
Yeah. You know, funny thing is, like, we're gonna have a week-long sponsorship, and I could have started it today, but maybe it's best we didn't.
That, you know, that might be their, you know. Yeah, y'all, we sponsored Prosencha, and now our brand is associated with Jesus, Shrek, Cross Fiction, and Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers? Oh no. Wow.
Oh, we have another
gun is down. Okami has killed one.
Okami has the first gun, but this is Gene Genie's last gun, which will be a very tangible mark of progress. That is a check mark on their screen, which means that definitively Gene Genie is in the lead.
I mean, if there
Okami has to take down the rest of the guns.
If there are any video game developers out there who would like to sponsor a stream talking about these very important issues in our lives, you know, go ahead and hit my DMs later on.
And I could use a lesson. I could use a lesson on that shilling. Let me tell you, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
I'm over here going like, please, folks, stop. Like, I can't ask you to subscribe to my channel. I can't be like, you should subscribe to Mystery Funhouse. I can't do it. It's not. And bro's over here like, yo, pay me to talk about Shrek / fiction.
Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Well, we're at the final 10 seconds, which I think Genie is gonna take the victory. Like,
We almost made it, bro.
Huge.
We were 20 seconds away from the end without me and you busting in the song.
I was 0.03 of a second off, but you know what? I don't even care. That's time. We're done. No more talking. Well, we did have to talk a little bit.
Can I free my eyes?
Sure.
I don't want to look at this anymore. I think my eyes are shivering from how... Oh, and Genie gets the mission clear momentarily afterwards.
Wow, that is cool. I'm inviting them to come chat right now, but yeah, Genie appears to, in the last few minutes, pass Okami up. Hello there, Genie, and let me go ahead and bring in Okami as well. Hello!
Hello.
Hey, so congratulations on surviving, because this is certainly a video game that we totally talked about during this match.
But before we get going with stuff, I have to ask the players to do one thing because I don't know how far they got into the game. If you guys can you all back out to the main menu? Specifically, at least Genie. I need you to back out to the main menu and take a look at the mission select screen because there needs to be something that I need to double check. And it might not be far enough because it said mission 3 there. So I'm not 100% on what happened. Mission log. Okay, never mind.
What are you looking for?
So one thing that's really wonderful about this game, and I know we're in the post, but it's there is no mission 7 in this game. There's no mission 7.
Oh.
No, there's missions 8, 9, and 10, but there's no 7
What?
or 5. It's one of the two. It's like 7 or 5. Anyway, back to the interview. I was hoping they got further than that.
Here's the deal. Okami was ahead up until the 55-minute mark, at which point Genie managed to pass Okami and take the victory.
That seems to happen to me every single time in Kuso.
It was the last 5 minutes. It was marvelous. Like, next thing I knew, you destroyed an aircraft gun, and I'm just like, has I done it? Like,
I was trying to shoot this gun. I don't think I even destroyed the gun at time because the last 2 I destroyed, I could shoot with my gun, and this one just kept eating bullets. Like,
yeah,
it never got destroyed. Like, what?
Yeah, the third one I just took grenades at it because I wasn't locking on it and I was getting tired of trying to lock on.
Yeah, I was running into the issue of locking onto it.
Yeah, Genie just threw the... I love the throwing animation, by the way, that it's just...
It's so good.
The sprite moves forward, and that's it. Just... It's like you're astral projecting the... Oh my gosh! That one was funny. You don't even take the time to light it on fire. You're just like, astral project the bottle! The Molotov!
It's like you're passing a beer to someone.
Yeah, it explodes. So,
I mean, that's what beers do, right?
Well, I mean, if you somehow caught it on fire and threw it at somebody, probably, yeah.
So
Maybe.
on a scale of fire roar and oh god's not roar again, where would you put this game?
Probably the worst I played this season.
Really?
Ooh.
Joe, I'm good. I'm just gonna drop the mic. That is my phone.
Right. Well,
Honestly,
in fairness, I'm not much of an FPS person, so that's part of the reason why. If I was like more into FPSs, and I'd probably put this in like around third worst. But the fact that I'm like no on FPSs, I'm Yeah, I would put this at the worst.
I'm not really too surprised, honestly. The game is ugly, and simply put, I don't think it's too fun, and it's overly difficult in certain areas. Like, it's a roller coaster of difficulty.
Hold on, before you continue for your thoughts,
Yeah.
I had fun with this.
You had... Okay.
I had some level of fun with it as well.
Did you think the game was good?
Oh, it's not good, but I'll say it's like
Okay.
average.
Okay. Average. Interesting. Yeah, I think that, honestly, for... Like, we were complaining about the graphics at first, but honestly, as it kept going on, it was like, I can sort of deal with this. You know, the sounds are a little bit ridiculous, but, you know, it doesn't seem like the worst first-person shooter I've seen.
The important stuff is at least looks a bit differently.
I'm real mad because I got to that open area on the stage that I finished in, and I'm like, okay, gotta go left, gotta go right, and I have to go by the approach of I had like no health.
Oh, no.
So first time I got there, I went left, like, okay, there's more stuff this way, maybe I'll find like a health pickup, and died going that way. And then figured out the next time I got there, I had to go right to not only destroy something, it didn't look like something I could destroy at first, it just looked like scenery. But I figured out then I had to destroy that. On top of it, there was just a med kit there taunting me. like, hey idiot, you should have gone this way the first time.
Yeah, I understand that. So I think this is going to be the end of today's stream. Okami, you sadly are eliminated. I'm sad, but I did have Genie High on my possibly making it to the end list for Ku5ogrande. So, like, hold strong,
I got revenge last year.
Yeah, that's true. You beat me. You beat me in group stages, and then I beat you in brackets last year. And this year, I beat you in group stages, and you beat me in brackets. So.
Yeah. So Okami, I need some words for your tombstone. Any last words?
You'll have to find out my last words in Kuso 6.
Oh no! That's a good epitaph. I like it.
I'm just rolling forward the same gag I used for last year, which is you'll have to find out my last words in Kuso 5, which I'm waiting for the year where I don't make it to brackets or that I win the tournament, one or the other, because then it's like, oh crap, my last words are going to age poorly now.
Oh, fun. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move on then. Okami, make sure that you hit me up for the prizes this year, $10 in Steam games, as well as Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny. It sounds like it should be like a battle royale, but no, it's not. It's for kids. And it's amazing, okay?
I'll take your word for it.
Royale of food.
Wait, what was that?
I mean, there could be a food fight battle royale.
I can't recall. I know I've seen it, but I can't recall.
Oh,
That's
a glowing review.
Oh,
I'm gonna see if I can murder this anti-aircraft gun while I'm at it.
We're gonna go ahead and raid Vulligan. Vulligan is doing a stream of Hades. It's been a little while since I've seen him online, so let's go bother him. And did we have a good quote? And please do not bring up any of the commentary in the possible quotes.
Yo, y'all don't watch don't rewatch this.
No, you
Don't do
can.
it.
Just don't judge us.
Don't do it. Judge him harshly.
It's okay. I judge the both of you on a regular basis anyway.
What? What did I ever do to you?
You gave me Jungle Book, Roar.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just as a fair warning, we talked about Shrek fan fiction during your match. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's all I want you to know.
Bro, when did
okay.
you get into my files?
Did we have a raid message, please?
Straight from the underground.
Straight from the underground. Okay, bam, straight from the underground. Go tell Vulligan that, and see you all tomorrow for 4 more matches of Ku5ogrande. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Hope
Take
this was
care,
entertaining.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. Bye, Blasphemous Roar.
Bye. Bro, I love you so much.
I love you too. You're all awesome.
I just need you to know that after that.